This is our first video of the new year. It may well be that just less than a week into the new year, things seem pretty much the same, or possibly even worse than they were last year. Seem being the important word in that sentence, because everything appears to us based on what we think about what we think is going on. We know that from previous conversations, and that's why it's so important to become more and more present in the moment, to let the veils, the multiple veils of thought, clear, so that we can see what's really going on and know what the right things are to do to, first of all, cope with what is going on, secondly, to rise above what is going on, and thirdly, to move effortlessly towards the life that we would love to live. As the veils of thought lift, as we become more adept at rising to life's everyday challenges, we become more and more present and more aware of the little coincidences, as some people call them, the little coincidences that are happening around us, that some people say, oh, that's just a coincidence, a little coincidence. But there is no such thing as a little coincidence. There's no such thing as anything insignificant going on in your life, for the simple reason that some of those coincidences are going to present you with opportunities that will move you forward in the direction that you would love your life to go. We need to be aware of those opportunities. We need to be aware of those, what we call coincidences, and we need to be aware that there is no such thing as an unimportant coincidence, if for no other reason than it further confirms to us that we've actually tuned in to what is actually going on. The more we tune in to what is actually going on moment to moment, the more we are going to be presented with more and more opportunities. But, and we've talked about this before in terms of setting our minds in the direction we'd love our lives to go. The but is that not all opportunities are the right opportunity. Obviously, only some opportunities will move us in the right direction. Only some of those coincidences will move us forward. The point is, though, if we use our normal thinking minds to try to figure out which are the right opportunities, or which are the coincidences to which I must give my attention, then I will miss the coincidences that will take me to where I want to go, by virtue of the fact that our thinking minds don't know the difference between what is a good opportunity and a bad opportunity, don't know the difference between what appears to the normal mind to be an insignificant coincidence and a little coincidence that could utterly change our lives. Steve Jobs talked about joining the dots, and when we look back in our lives, we realise there's a trail of breadcrumbs, a trail of dots that have got us to where we are. A lot of those dots seem to be random. A lot of those dots seem to be coincidental. The key thing is we need to be alive and alert to all the little dots, so that we can pick the dots that we need to pick to move effortlessly in the direction that we want our lives to go. So as we enter a new year, as we move forward through this year, as we move forward through the nows that actually make up this year, we need to be alive and alert. It's not good enough to turn yourself on. You need to stay turned on.